Hello and welcome to Siegecrafter Blackfuse. You killed his trusty invention, the Iron Juggernaut, and now Blackfuse wants his revenge. Not that he'll get it, but at least the guy has goals in life. The boss will apply a stacking debuff on the current tank called Electrostatic Charge. This is very important as the debuff increases damage dealt to the shredders, so you want to taunt off each other at around about 3 stacks of the debuff. When a shredder spawns, the tank who was tanking the boss should swap to the shredder and kill it while the other tank takes the boss. The shredder takes very little damage from anyone else, and the debuff makes tanks do insane damage to the shredder, so DPS shouldn't worry about it and tanks can just burst them down. When tanking the shredders, you can also have them stand in the various bad stuff in the room, as it will hurt the shredder, so fire, saw blades, basically anything really. The shredder will be dealing AoE damage to the entire raid, so the sooner the tank kills it, the better. It will also use death from above, where it will leap into the air and then land near where the tank was standing. This is shown by a yellow impact marker. Get out of this until the shredder lands. If it hits, it will deal damage, so avoid it, and after it uses this, it will take 200% more damage and be stunned. So if it isn't dead already, the tank can finish it off then. When tanking the shredder, make sure to keep it at least 40 yards away from the boss, or the boss will start healing it. The boss will go into a protective frenzy when you kill an ad. This just makes him hit twice as fast, so there will be heavier tank damage during this. It is LFR, and the damage shouldn't be too intense, though you may want to use a cooldown. He will launch saw blades at random players, which deals damage to players in a line, and then leaves a spinning saw blade on the ground, which players should avoid. There is a conveyor belt on the northwest side of the room that will bring weapons along it. You can jump into the pipes to get onto the belt, and then you can DPS down one of the weapons, to stop that from being used. Once a weapon is killed, the others get a shield, so you can only kill one at a time. Being LFR though, the conveyor belt is usually skipped, as it doesn't pose any overwhelming threats. If you do go on the conveyor belt, then make sure to avoid the fire beams of death. When you're done, you can walk into one of the pipes and just make sure to not fall off and die. The conveyor belt weapons that go through will give the boss certain abilities. Shockwave missile will create rings, then explode outwards 1 ring at a time, dealing damage to anyone standing in the ring area, shown by 2 red lines. To avoid this, just stand near the currently active ring, and when it's done its thing on that ring, you can move into it and be safe from the next rings. It's a lot like the council fight in the Terrace of the Endless Spring. Laser turret gives superheated. This will target a player with a line, creating patches of fire under the targeted player. If you get this on you, just run and try to get the fire in places that won't be too much trouble. Electromagnet will deal some damage to the raid and pull them a bit to the side. This also gets rid of all the saw blades by pulling them to it. Make sure not to stand in the way of the saw blades to avoid the damage from them. Crawler mines target random players and run to them, trying to explode on that player. Just kill the mines to stop that from happening. And that's it for LFR Siegecrafter. I hope this guide helped you out. For more guides, check out the description of this video for playlists. Good luck and have fun!